In the world of sports, when victory hangs in the balance, where champions are forged in the crucible of competition, one question echoes through the halls of athletic greatness. How do they do it? How do they tap into that raw, untamed power within and go full beast mode? The last time the Vancouver Canucks played playoff hockey in Tennessee, Ryan Kesler was on another stratosphere. Like an ox pulling a cart, Kesler willed the team to victory. Like a butcher, he carved through the Nashville defense and made them look silly. Make no mistake, Nashville were not the Predators in that series. They were Ryan Kesler's prey. Today's Canucks can look back at this series and see many similarities. Both teams headed back to Nashville tied 1-1. Both teams had struggled to score, and questions began to arise. Can this core group of players step up and deliver when it matters? Ryan Kesler did. Can Elias Pettersson? Can JT Miller? Quinn Hughes? Or Brock Boeser? There were some hairy moments in this game. The Canucks were shelled out of the gate and almost lost Dakota Joshua to this hit. I remember thinking this shouldn't have even been a boarding call, but the Canucks were lucky it was just a minor. Apparently, this hit gave the Predators the right to throw no-glove punches to Connor Garland's face, whose mouth was busted open by former teammate Luke Schenn. Later in the period, Michael McCarron decided to run Casey DeSmith.
That was gutless. Gutless. Piece of shit.
The sweetest revenge is always on the scoreboard, as we then saw the return of Half-Wall Miller on the power play with this laser beam. It's poetry in motion, with a dish of karma on the side. Sometimes all it takes is one to open up the floodgates, and in the second period, the Canucks struck again on the power play. This time, it was Miller setting up Boeser for the finish. Afterwards, Boeser does what I used to do when I was playing Timbit hockey: take a nap. Also, towards the end of the second period, did anyone notice the Predators DJ played the Canucks goal song? Excellent awareness there, bud. I'm sure some of the Canuck players had a chuckle on the bench. In the third, the Canucks bent but did not break. They relied on their structure to bring this one home. The most nerve-wracking moments came when the Canucks went down 2 men, but a combination of Ian Cole and Casey DeSmith showed up when the Canucks needed them the most. The Predators got one back in the third, and there was an insane flurry in front of Casey DeSmith at the end, but the Canucks were able to pull this one off. Somehow, the universe always finds a way to balance things out. In Game 2, the Canucks set an NHL record for the largest shot attempt differential. Tonight, they set a franchise record for lowest shot total in a playoff game. But at the end of the day, a win is a win, and there's no such thing as style points in hockey. This right here is art. This is what it means to lay it out all on the line. I asked earlier, which Canucks are going to step up and channel their inner beast mode? Well, I have 3 such players, and here are my 3 stars. First star is Casey DeSmith, and it's not even a debate. Money Puck had the Nashville Predators scoring 2.29 expected goals, meaning Casey DeSmith saved 1.29 goals above expected. It wasn't just the saves that he was making, it was how he was making them. His positioning, his rebound control was excellent, and his movement in the crease was very efficient. I remember countless chances by the Nashville Predators where they would take a shot, and instead of the rebound getting deflected right back into the slot to a Predator stick, Casey DeSmith calmly would just deflect it out of play. He was incredible, and he has given the Canucks confidence moving forward in this series without Thatcher Demko. If I told you Quinn Hughes did not lead the Vancouver Canucks defensemen in time on ice tonight, would you believe me? Well, that was Tyler Myers. But my second star of the game is Nikita Zadorov. He played 21 minutes and was an absolute machine on the ice. He got a little bit of payback on Michael McCarron and also ran over Roman Josi. And the third star of the game, the player most often compared to RK-17 himself, JT Miller. The Predators were all over the Canucks early in the first period, but JT Miller turned the tide on their first shot of the game and gave the Canucks a lead. He also did an excellent job on their second power play goal, setting up Brock Boeser for a tap-in. Let's talk about special teams. Other than Casey DeSmith, this is why the Canucks won this game. They had 2 days off to figure out what was going wrong with the power play. Coming into this game, it was 0 for 6, and tonight they went 2 for 3. They seemed like they were moving the puck with more purpose. They had more offensive zone possession, and also 2 goals isn't too bad either. We'll see if this is a trend that continues. The power play was good in Vancouver, and tonight it was excellent. The Nashville Predators had a 5-on-3 with 9 minutes remaining in the third. The Canucks were saved by the helmet of Ian Cole. I also want to give a shout out to Phil DiGiuseppe, who was an absolute warrior on the penalty kill. On this channel, I have argued that Phil DiGiuseppe is a better option for the Canucks than Vasily Podkolzin, and tonight he proved exactly why. His penalty killing was excellent. If he continues killing penalties like that, then Podkolzin will probably not draw in for a playoff game. One thing I would like the Canucks to improve on the next game is if they're going into the third period with a lead, please don't just sit on the lead. My butt was clenched in the third period, particularly after the Nashville goal, and I don't know if I can handle it one more time. So instead of playing off the back foot and trapping up at the blue line, I would like to see them try and get the puck moving up the ice. But until then, please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.